Okay, I lied. I want you to have these examples to look at home in case you need help with them on the homework. So first thing that we're going to do on number 12 here is we are going to factor. All right, so we want to factor this as much as we can. So I'm looking for what will go into 4, 8, and 12, because what I'm trying to do is I want these in the parentheses, but I want to pull something out to the front of the parentheses. So that's my end goal, is what can I pull to the outside? And 4, 8, and 12, all of those are divisible by 4. So I know I can pull out a 4. And then x cubed, x squared, and x. The biggest number of x's I can pull out is x. I know that's not the biggest x, but it's the most that I can pull out. So then that's going to go in front of my parentheses. And now I just need to divide each of these by 4x. So if I have 4x cubed, I need to divide that by 4x. And I'm left with 4 divided by 4. That's just 1. X cubed divided by x is x squared. Okay, then I have a positive 8x squared. And I need to divide the 4x out of that 8x squared. So 8 divided by 4, that's a positive 2. X squared divided by x is just x. Now I need to take the 12x and divide 4x. 12 divided by 4 is a positive 3. X divided by x, those cancel. So this is going to be my final answer. 4x on the outside, and then 1x squared, which is just x squared, plus 2x plus 3 on the inside. Okay. Example 26. 9m to the 4th, n to the 5th, minus 27m squared, n cubed. So again, I want to factor. So I'm looking for what am I going to be able to pull out? And this one's a little bit messier because there's numbers and there's 2 different variables. So look at 9 and 27 first. I can pull a 9 from both of those. And now let's look at the m's. M to the 4th, m squared. So the most m's I'm going to be able to pull out is m squared. And then n to the 5th and n to the 3rd, that means I'm going to be able to pull out at most 3 n's. So now I just have to actually do that. I have to take these and I'm going to pull this out from there. So I'm going to take 9 m to the 4th, n to the 5th. And not everyone's going to have to write these down every time. Some of you are going to be able to do this division in your head. But I'm going to divide out 9m squared n cubed. So the 9's go away. M to the 4th over m squared. I'm left with 2 m's. And then n to the 5th divided by n to the 3rd is n squared. We learned that in homework 2. Okay. Now I got to pull negative 27m squared n cubed. I got to divide that by 9m squared n cubed. So negative 27 divided by 9, that's negative 3. M squared divided by m squared, those go away. N cubed divided by n cubed, that goes away. So I'm just left with a negative 3. So my answer is going to be 9m squared n to the cubed. That's what I pulled out, and I'm left with m squared n squared minus 3. That would be my factorization. That's what it would factor out to. Okay, 2 more. These ones are a little bit simpler. We're just writing them in standard form. So I'm going to combine like terms and write them in the right order. So 5x squared minus 3x. I like to write it again without the parentheses, plus 7x. And since it's just a plus, I don't have to worry about distributing a negative or anything else. So let's start with our x squareds. I've got 5x squareds plus 9x squareds minus 2x squareds. So 5 plus 9 is 14 minus 2. That's 12x squareds. Now I need my x's. Negative 3x plus 7x is 4x, but then I've got to add another 7x, which is 11x. So my answer would be 12x squared plus 11x. Now this one, is a little bit messier because of this negative. I've got to make sure to distribute that to everything on the right-hand side. So y cubed minus 4y squared minus 2. And when I distribute the negative to a positive 6, that becomes negative 6y cubed. And a negative positive 4 becomes a negative 4. And a negative 6y squared becomes a positive 6y squared. So let's see what we can put together. I've got y cubed and negative 6y cubed. And I know it doesn't show a 1, but there's actually a 1 right there. So one of these minus 6 of them, that's negative 5y cubed. So those are gone. And then I have negative 4y squared plus 6y squared. That's positive 2y squared. So these are gone. And I'm left with negative 2 minus 4, which is negative 6. So that would be my final answer in standard form. If you need to watch those a couple of times to help you on the homework, go for it. Otherwise, we'll see you in class.